Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Danial Hakim bin Fakrurazi, and my ALAM ID is 018868. And for my presentation, I'll be making the ball valve. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and today we are going to start by part 1. My project ball valve. In this part, I am going to tell you guys how to do the valve body. Okay, firstly we are going to start with a extrude revolve. We are going to sketch like this, and the height from this point to this point is 0.750. From this upper point to this lower point is 0.720, and this point to this point is 0.700. Next is this point to this point is 0.650, and lastly this point to the bottom point is 0.640. For the width, we are going to use 1.750 inch. All the measurement is in inch. Okay, next, after we had made for the length of this part is 0.2, for this part is 0.160, and this part is 0.610, and this part is 0.130, and the rest is for this part. So when we fully define, next we are going to do the revolve boss base. Okay, this revolve boss base, we are going to choose the middle line as the axis of revolution, this line as it axis, and it will rotate for 360 degree, and we will get these pieces. Okay, from these pieces, next we are going to extrude into this hexagonal into this octagonal shape. How we do this is we go for the back plane. Next we use this polygon setting. For the perimeter, we choose 8 numbers of sides. So from the center of origin, we drag the polygon until it touches to this point, and then make sure it is 90 degrees straight, vertically straight to the origin. Next, we go for the dimension. We use 1.183 from this point to the bottom point, from this line to this line. Okay, after that we are going to choose this extrude cut features to cut this surface, and we will get this shape. Next, for some cosmetics, we are going to fillet this. We are going to fillet some edges, which is this one, this edge. There are going to be 5 edges that we are going to fillet. For the fillet setting, we are going to use symmetric, and the radius is 0.01 inch. Profile circular, and this we should not change. Then okay, we will get this finishing. Next, we are going to fillet this bottom part of the octagon shape. So for the fillet setting, we are going to make the radius 0.015 inch for all the 8 edges. Okay, next we are going to fillet this edge, and the setting is 0.03 inch for all of this edge. We can choose this edge, choose all this edge item to fillet. Okay, next we go into the next. We will add a plane. How to add a plane? You search for this reference geometry, you choose plane. Okay, in this setting, we are gonna choose the first reference is the top plane, and we will choose this distance 1.13 inch. So there will be another top plane 1.13 inch above the top plane. So this is the second, just like the second top plane. We can refer this to make our drawing next sketch. Okay, next we are gonna make a loft cut. How to make it? Okay, firstly we are going to normal to we choose the sketch first. Normal to. Okay, we are going to make 2 circles, which from the new plane, and one more from the old plane. In the old plane, we are going to make the size diameter of 0.68 inch. Okay, we start from the center of origin. We drag the circle using this circle sketch. Next, we smart dimension it into 0.68 inch. Okay, this drawing is on top of the original top plane. Okay, next we are going to use the second plane that we made just now, the plane 1. We are going to use that plane, and we do a sketch on the we will do a sketch on that plane. So from the center of origin, we will drag the circle tool and smart dimension it into 0.66 inch diameter. Okay, next we will choose the features of lofted boss base. Okay, in these features we are going to use these settings. First, choose the both of the sketch. Next, merge tangent faces and merge results. So we will get these shapes. Okay, next we are going to do some fillets. We are going to fillet this area, and the measurement is 0.03 inch. Okay, next we will boss extrude this part. So how to do it? Firstly, we use the right plane. Next, we are going to sketch this shape. Okay, firstly we will start from this one. this is vertical to the center of origin, and then we use this measurement. Okay, firstly the width is 0.25 inch. Next, the distance between this vertical line to the end of the valve body is 0.02 inch. The height from the top line to this line is 0.36 inch, and then we make a curve here using the tangent arc or 3-point arc. You can use both. Either one. Okay. So the radius is 0.06 inch. Okay. This is the length between this line to the origin is 0, because this plane is horizontal to this center of origin. Okay, from this sketch, next we are going to extrude it, and for the settings we will choose the sketch plane, which means we are using this right plane, and the distance is 0.1 and the depth is 0.1 inch, and tick on this merge result, choose blind. So we will got this shape. Okay, from this shape we are going to make a draft here to smaller it. So for the draft, firstly, you see the difference when there is no draft and when there is a draft, it will shrink a bit at this surface. So for the draft setting, firstly we are going to choose 3 face to draft, which is this face, and this face, and the draft angle is 3 degree. Click OK, and we will get this part. Next we are going to fillet this part, and the setting is 0.03 inch. Choose this fillet type and choose this edge, this one, and this one. Okay, we will get this one. See, we will fillet this part, this revolve one, this line, and one more, this line. Next we are going to fillet this part, and this part, this edge and this edge. Okay, the setting is 0.03 inch symmetric. So this edge and this edge. Let's see before and after. This is before fillet, and we must choose this edge and this edge, and we will get this one. Okay, next, this is just for some cosmetics to our body parts, valve body. Okay, next we are going to fillet the new sketch that we have made, this one and this one. Okay, the settings is 0.015 inch for these two edge, this one and this one. Okay, next fillet, we are going to fillet this edge and this edge, these 3 edge. also for cosmetic reasons, to make it look more smooth, for the settings I am using 0.02 inch for this 3 edge. Okay, next we are going to extrude. For the second part, this both part is used to restrict the movement of handle when we use, so only 90 degrees. Dia macam untuk tahan handle tu nanti. Okay, next we are going to use it. We are going to make another sketch. Okay, show you guys the sketch. Okay, firstly you choose the right plane, then we make this kind of oval shape. Okay, how to make it is we choose this tool, straight slot. Choose this, and you can make this shape. The length is 0.250 inch, and the total width is 0.184 inch. So next we choose the distance from the middle of the shape to the center of the origin is 0.985. Next, the center of the shape to the end of the ball valve is 0.783 inch. Okay, next, after we had made this sketch, we are going to choose the features boss extruded boss base. In these features, we are going to choose sketch plane. The direction is blind, and the depth is 0.5 inch, and we click on the merge results, and we will get this shape. Okay, after that we are going to draft it into this part. So the settings for the draft is this one. Okay, firstly we are going to choose the faces to draft. Okay, the faces, just choose the circumference surface of the sketch that we have made. This one, 3, 4 face. So the draft angle I choose 3 degree only. Next we will get this look like smaller on this part and bigger on this part. See, it's macam condong sikit. So okay, next we are going to fillet this part to make it more kemas. So firstly we are going to fillet the side parts. So the settings are 0.03 inch. The radius is 0.03 inch. Okay, next we are going to fillet this top part, the top edge, and also the setting is 0.02 inch. You will get this like this, so it's look like not so boring with all these fillets in. Okay, next we are going to cut revolve. The function of cut revolve is to make this hole inside this body. So how to make this revolve cut is, first we must choose the right plane. Firstly, align a center line to the center of origin. Next, you are going to make this shape. This like a leg shape. So the measurement is 0.08 on top, and the height is 0.66, and the lower height is 0.375. it is from the both end of the valve body. Next, we choose extruded cut, extruded revolve. We exit sketch first and choose this extruded cut. So using this feature, we choose blind and the degree is 360 degree. And we will got this hole. Okay, next we are going to use this hole wizard to make this hole, make a bigger hole. So how to use the hole wizard? First choose the hole wizard, this one. Okay, we will have this option. So okay, firstly we are going to choose this hole type is hole, standard is ANSI inch, drill type or drill size, and this is the important thing is the size is 5/16. So the diameter is only 1.19375 inch and the angle is 180 degree. Okay, choose this one. For the end condition, choose blind and the depth is 0.8 inch. Click OK and we will get this hole. Okay, next we are also using the hole wizard to make a thread. Choose hole wizard, do the same thing, choose hole wizard. Okay, in this setting I choose this hole type is this one, the tapered tap, standard ANSI inch, type tapered tap pipe. Hole specification, I choose the size is only 1, and the custom sizing I put 1.109375 inch and the angle is 180 degree. Next, for the position, we are going to choose the center of origin and then it will cut it automatically. So we will get this part. Next, again we are going to use the hole wizard. In this hole wizard I am using the hole feature, standard ANSI inch, type all drill size, hole specification size 1, the diameter is 1.2 inch and the angle is 180 degree. In condition, blind and the depth is 0.84 inch. For position, again choose the middle point of the origin. So we will get this. Before is like this, and then we are clearing this part. Next we will get this. Okay, next we are going to do some cut extrude. This cut extrude will make a hole here. Okay, how to make it is, firstly we must choose the plane, and this plane is the top plane. From the top plane we choose the circle tool, circle sketch, and make the sketch starting from the center of origin, and you drag and you smart dimension it into 0.0313 inch. Okay, after that we are gonna just cut extrude it, and the features is just choose up to next, so the hole will only until here. Okay, next, also we are going to use hole wizard for the thread inside this small hole. Okay, we are going to use this one, the straight tab standard ASNI inch tight bottom tapered hole, bottoming tapered hole. The size we are going to use 1/2/13. The diameter is 0.4219 and the angle is 180 degree, and condition is blind, and the depth is 0.32 inch. Thread is 0.25 inch. Choose blind 2 times DIA and choose this cosmetic thread. Okay, next we will get this thread. So next we are going to cut extrude the back of the valve body, this part. So firstly, normal to choose this back plane, then we are going to sketch. Okay, we are going to sketch, or maybe we can also just convert entities. Oh no, we must sketch. So from the sketch we are just drag this circle from the mid of origin, and then we smart dimension into 0.987, and we will cut extrude it. The cut extrude depth is 0.53 inch. Okay, next is also cut extrude, but this time is just small thickness we are going to cut. So again we draw this circle from the middle of origin with the diameter of 0.875. Choose blind, and the depth is 0.0233 inch. Okay, next we are going to make a thread here. Firstly, we are going to make a spiral or helix. How to make this is we go to features and curves and choose helix and spiral, and you must choose this face. So how? Okay, first the speedic and spiral settings are defined by height and revolution. Parameters is constant pitch. Height is 0.47 inch. Reverse direction revolution 10. Start angle is 180 degree, and you must choose clockwise. Okay, with this spiral we want to cut sweep around this inside surface, so we are going to make another sketch to make it look like this. So the sketch is just these small parts. So the length between bottom to this part is 0. Not bottom, it's from the midpoint of this triangle, so it is 0.018, and the radius is only 0.005 inch. So with this part we are going to piercing it into that helix spiral using meets. We are going to meet them in piercing. Next is sketch. Next, that part will cut all around this helical spiral. Okay, next move on to the next step is plane 2. What is plane 2? Okay, in this we are going to add another plane using this reference geometry. And next is the height of the new plane to the normal top plane is 0.708 inch. Okay, next what are we gonna do with that is we are gonna cut extrude this part, the inside of body. This part we are gonna cut it to make sure the shaft can easily get inside this hole. So the sketch is you just make a circle from the middle of origin again with the diameter is of 0.4. Okay, after that we are going to cut extrude the sketch. The cut extrude we just choose up to next, so make sure it only cut up to the next surface and not until the bottom part. Okay, next cut revolve. Which part are we using this? Is this part we are going to cut out of these two parts. So how to use it is firstly we are going to sketch these parts, the height of 0.6 inch, for the lower height is 0.508 inch. Next is the angle of 120 degree is this angle, and length for this is 0.160. No, the measurement is 0.160. So the length between this line to the front of the valve body is 1.080. Okay, we are going to exit this sketch and choose cut revolve. So for the cut revolve we are going to use this axis as the axis of rotation. Okay, we're going to show you. So the axis of revolution is line 1, which is this line, and the direction is 360 degree. So we are almost at the last part before I end my presentation for the first part. Next we are going to use chamfer. So we are going to chamfer inside this. We are going to chamfer this edge. So the settings are chamfer this edge, and the depth is 0.03 and the angle is only 30 degree. Okay, next cut extrude. Okay, this is just some additional. And this one I use this sketch and I use this text tool. I type this 3/4 for the size of this body valve. So from this I extrude the text and cut the text and make it look like going inside the part of body. It look like 3D. Okay, lastly is wrap. Also for this part I use wrap tool, wrap features, So in this wrap features, the settings are this one. The wrap type, I choose this type, emboss, and wrap. The first wrap, analytical. Wrap parameter, I choose all these numbers, and the face is the face where we want to extrude our numbers, our words. And T1, what is T1? The thickness is 0.015 inch. The pull direction is right plane. Okay, and we will get this. Okay, done. That's all from me for the first part. Thank you. Okay, this is the second part. This is the valve end for the second part. So this is my valve end. You guys can look. There is some thread here, some cosmetic threads here. Okay, to do this is some simple steps that I will teach you guys how to do this valve end. Okay, to do this valve end, firstly we are going to do this sketch. We are going to start with this sketch. Okay, this sketch, the height is 0.66 on this side and 0.64 on this other side. The length is 0.93 and the height for this shape is 0.74 and the top of it is 0.06 inches. So with this shape, we are going to features and we are going to do this revolve boss base using this line as the axis of revolution. Okay, with this sketch, after we revolve it into 360 motion, we will get this shape. Okay, next, using this shape, we are going to do some extrude cut here. So to do extrude cut here, first we need to normal to the plane. Next, we are going to open sketch. We are going to open sketch and use this polygon tool but make it into 8 sides. So from the center of origin, we are going to drag it straight 90 degree until here. So when next we are going to smart dimension it from this point to this point is 1.18 inch. Okay, next we're going to features and extrude cut. So in this extrude cut, the depth is 0.5 inch and mark on this flip side to cut, so to make sure they will not cut inside this polygon and they will cut other than this polygon instead to make it like this octagon shape. Okay, next I'm going to fillet some of the edges, which is this one, these edges. This is just for cosmetic purposes. So the radius for this fillet is 0.06 inch. Okay, so next we are going to fillet this part, these edges. Okay, so just choose all the edges besides, and next for the radius is 0.05. Okay, next the fourth fillet is I fillet all the edges here, so we can see it back, this edge, and this this edge. So we must fillet all of these edges. So next, for the settings of the fillet, the radius is only 0.03, and we will get this nice part, nice smooth part. Next, we are going to cut extrude the hole here. How? We should go normal to, from the center circle, we drag this circle tool from the middle to outside. Next, and we go for extrude cut. The depth of this hole is only 0.53 inch. Okay, next, cut extrude again. So we are going to cut this inside parts in this cut extrude. So the same, we can just normal to this plane and make some circle from the middle of the plane and make it the diameter of 0.88. So after that, we'll go to extrude cut, and the depth is only 0.02 inches. So this, okay, next go to features and curves, and choose helix spiral, and choose this surface. Okay, next is we let the spiral. Next, we do some cut sweep. Okay, how to do it? Firstly, we are going to sketch on the top plane. Just sketch this triangle with a length of 0.4 from the middle of this arc to this point, and the radius is 0.1, and the length here is 50 degree. From this line to this 50 degree. Okay, next we are going to put a point here in the middle and make it pierce point to the edge of this hydraulics. So next, when we exit the sketch, we will probably create all of this thread. Okay, next, revolve to. Okay, next revolve is this. Is this hole. So firstly, we are going to smaller this thing out. Okay, firstly, we are going to do some sketch. Top here, this is simple cap. So this is to cut this part. So next, using all of this measurement, we are 0.65 from bottom, from mid to top is 0.64, and from the mid center to the top to the highest point is 0.85. Okay, next, after we revolve cut, it will become like this. Okay, next, that's all to the steps to make this. No, we got last steps, which is revolve cut. We got no hole here, so revolve cut. In this revolve cut, we are going to make this hole. So to make this hole, we are going to use revolve cut right. So first we are going to the right plane. From the origin, I am going to order some foods outside. From this plane, first we are going to use this plane. Next, we are going to use this line and this line. We are going to make this line, and just this simple shape and dimension it 0.15 from the bottom to top, and from this part, from this line to this line is 0.38, 0.23 here and 0.38 the total width. Okay, next we are going to make revolve cut, 360 cut, and we will get this hole like this. That's all for the second part. We'll be continuing to the third part. Thank you. Okay, for this is the third part. The third part is the ball valve. This will be placed inside inside the body valve body. So this is the ball valve. Okay, to make the ball valve, it's pretty simple. First we are going to do the sketching. Okay, this is the sketching, and for the smart dimension, we are going to from this one to this. Firstly, we are going to make this line using the center line. Next, we are going to make the vertical line using the center line. From there, we are going to make a straight line and a curve. The straight line to the center line is 0.38 inches, while from the top to bottom is 1.2 inch with tolerance of bilateral addition of 0.001 inch for this part. Okay, next we are going to revolve it to 180 degree, and we will cut this like this. The part is like this. Okay, next we are going to extrude cut this part. How to do it is by using sketch. Okay, firstly we are going to choose the front plane and do the sketch. This bottom curve, top curve, and the length of 0.66 with no tolerance. Next, the height is 0.19, and lastly there is a rectangle below with 0.86 inch. Okay, so we are going to exit this, and then for the cut extrude, the settings are the setting is the depth is 0.163, so we will get like this. Next, we are going to fillet this part and this part. For the fillet setting, I am using 0.015 inch at this part and the behind part. Next, cut extrude. I am going to cut this bottom part. How to do it? First, we use sketch and edit sketch. Okay, let's see how to do it. Okay, there will be rectangular shape below. We sketch this shape. This must be symmetrical to one another with the axis of mirroring at this axis. So next we are going to make this line is tangent to the circle here. Okay, next from this dimension, from this shape, we are going to make it cut extrude. So cut extrude, we will cut this bottom place. Okay, next for the cut extrude, we are going to again use another sketch below. Use the same sketch, use the same size. So next from this sketch, we are going to cut extrude. We are going to cut extrude this shape, and the depth is 0.1 inch, and we will get like this. So that's all for my third part. Let's continue to the next part. Okay, next for the part 4 of my project ball valve. Part 4 is the hand lever. So this is my hand lever. So I will teach you guys how to make this hand lever. Okay, firstly we are going to choose the sheet metal. And we use from this sheet metal, we choose this base flange tab. So from that we are going to make a sketch. This sketch. So this length is 2.25, and this is 45 degree, and the length is 0.75 inch, and this length is 0.88, and this length is 0.5. So next from this sketch, I will go to sheet metal and base flange tab. Then it will automatically turn into this. So it will have these 3 base band based on our sketch. Next, when we already have these parts, we are going to cut extrude this to make it more round and not have sharp edges. To make it, I just sketch a circle here with a diameter of 0.68 inch. Now I'm using the top plane. Okay, so from the middle of these flanges, the middle of this handle, I draw a circle and put a smart dimension of 0.68 inch. Then I'll go to features and cut extrude this both part. So how to do it? So I use from sketch plane, line, link to thickness, normal cut of the geometry, and then I select both of these face to make sure it would not cut this round space. Okay, next we we'll get this round handle. So next step is cut extrude to. We are going to cut this part. So how to do it? We are going to front plane, and we are going to do this two square sketch. This one is two rectangle sketch. So the height is 0.25 on both rectangle. For the width is 0.23 for the first rectangle and 0.29 for the second rectangle. So from this we are going to cut extrude it and cut out. Okay, next is cut extrude. We are going to make this hole. How to do it? First we are going to sketch from the top view. So we are going to cut this hole. So we can use this tool to make this shape of the diameter of 33 and the distance between the bottom from the front hand level is 0.55 and this line size is 0.22 inches. Okay, next the distance between this wall to this wall is 0.16. No tolerance whatsoever. So we are going to cut extrude it, and we will get like this. This is a place to place the nut when assembled. So this is the hand level. That's all. Okay guys, next for the part 5, the packing gland. This is the packing gland, and let's see how to make it. Okay, firstly we are going to choose a plane to make this packing gland. So my choice is the right plane. From the right plane, this is the measurement: 0.08 here, 0.29 from here, 0.16, 0.25 here, from here to here, or from this one and this one. Firstly we are going to put this center line and this center line at our place. So the total height of this thing is 0.34, and for the top part is 0. So for the bottom part, from this part we are going to add the tolerance precision. Okay, from this sketch, we are going to do the revolve boss base. So 360-degree rotation, and we got this. So to get this cosmetic thread, we are going to hole wizard, and you can choose any hole type that you want. So for me I am using I'm choosing H1. I'm using an SI inch standard type machine threads. I'm using this size 1/2 to 13 with diameter 0.4084, and this I choose the up to next, so it will fill this space with the thread. So next I use cut extrude to make it look like this, like octagon shape. How to do it is like this. Firstly, I choose a plane. In this case, it is this top plane. From this top plane, I convert this to entities and I do this octagon practical. To do this octagon, just choose octagon from the tool and just drag it straight above to make sure this is vertical. Next, the diameter from this point to below is 0.58. Okay, next, after you got this octagonal shape, we are going to next step, which is I am going to cut extrude this. So to cut extrude it, we do some sketch with this. We convert this to entities and cut extrude it to make it look like this. Okay, next, fillet to make it more nicer. I fillet this edge, and moreover below I'm using chamfer here to make sure dari. So after we do this chamfer behind this, then our backing gland is ready to use. That's all from part 5. Will be continued to part 6. Okay, this is for the part 6. This is my seat rings. So this is the seat rings. So to make this seat ring is really easy. There is only 2 steps. So let me show you guys how to make these slip rings. Firstly, we will start with this sketch. So to make this sketch, firstly I make a circle and firstly I make this vertical and horizontal line. Next I make a circle. Next I change this circle into a construction line, construction geometry. Okay, from that next I use the curve and I make a straight line here, 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 and here. So from that, next we'll go to the dimension for the bricks construction line circle. This 1.19 diameter, and from this vertical to this point is 53 with a tolerance of 0 and negative 0.001. Next, for this part, this line to this line, it is 0.75 inch with the bilateral tolerance is 0.01 in addition. Next, from here to here, it is 1.02 inch with the tolerance of addition of 0.001 inch. So for lastly, this line is sketch is 0.13 inch with the bilateral, with the tolerance of bilateral 0.015 inch. So with this sketch, next I'm using the revolve boss base to 360°. Then we will get this. We are not done yet. Next, we will use chamfer to chamfer this edge. See, before chamfer, we chamfer this edge. So the setting for this chamfer is 0.03 for the depth, for the distance, sorry, and 45 degree for the angle. Okay, then this is our slip ring. That's all for this part 6. Let's continue to the next part. Okay, thank you. Okay, next for the part 7, this is the stem. This is the valve stem. Okay, as you can see, this is it, stem. So okay, I'm going to show you how I do this stem. Okay, it's not so hard. So first we start with a sketch of this horizontal and vertical line. Okay, we choose this right plane, and then we start by doing this horizontal and vertical line from this center of origin. Okay, next we are going to do some revolve boss. Okay, so this is the sketch for the revolve boss. So firstly we are going to sketch this shape, and then for the dimension, this is 0.25 and this part is 0.2, but we must add the bilateral. In this tolerance precision, we add bilateral and minus 0.005 inch. For this part, the length is 1.27 inch. Again, it's just the same, bilateral, but this one is in addition 0.01 inch. Okay, for the subtract, just leave it 0. Next one is the top line. The measurement is 0.16 inch, but again the tolerance is choose bilateral and minus 0.002 inch. Okay, next from this shape we are going to do the revolve boss base. Choose from features and choose this revolve boss base. Then we will get this shape. I hide this first. We will get this shape. Next, we must do the cosmetic thread. To do this cosmetic thread, you go to insert annotations in this cosmetic thread. When you press this, it will show you this. In the setting, you just choose this edge. Next, the standard ANSI inch. Type machine thread. Size is 5/16-18. This is 0.2464 inch and choose blind, and the depth is 0.3125 inch. Okay, then we will get this thread. Next, for the next part, we will extrude this. To do it, first we choose the right plane and do this sketch. To do this sketch, you can use this line as the mirror, so it will mirror these two images. So this is the measurements, 0.39 here, 0.39 also here. Next, these two rectangles, the length is 0.23. Okay, just like that. Then we go to the features and we go to extruded cut. After that, we will get this shape. Next, for the next part, we are going to revolve this one. So to do it, first we go sketch. First we choose the right plane and we sketch this triangle. The length between this point to the origin is 0.03 inch, and the angle is 15 degree. So we will choose this vertical line as the axis of revolution for the revolve cut. So we choose features and we choose revolve cut, and we will get this shape. So this is the setting for revolve cut. Line 6 is this line, this straight line, this vertical line, direction blind, and the angle is 360 degree, and we will get this. And lastly, we want to extrude this bottom part. So to do it, firstly we choose the front plane. Next, we will make two rectangle. We can also use the mirror tools to mirror this rectangle here using this plane. Okay, so firstly the height of the rectangle is 0.15 inch. The distance between these two rectangle is 0.16, and the tolerance is negative 0.01 at the subtraction column. Next, the length between this end till this end is 0.4 inch. So after we have done our sketch, next we will go to the features and extruded cut. So in this extruded cut, you just choose through all. So it will cut through all. Both. So it will cut in both sides of the plane. So we will get this shape. Okay, that's all for this part. We will continue to the next part. Okay, for part 8, this is the stamp packing. Okay, for the stamp packing, I will show you guys how to make the stamp packing. There is just only one step for the stamp packing, which is firstly you choose the right plane, and then we are going to sketch this shape. look like an F. So before we sketch this shape from the center of origin, you make the center line horizontal and vertical center line. This is for our axis of revolution. So from this middle, from this axis, center axis to this axis is we can have two options. Either we make the distance from this to this, or from this to this it is equal. So I choose from this to this, which is 0.1314. For the bilateral, I make 0.003 inch in the addition. So next, from this point to this point is 0.434. For the bilateral, for the tolerance is 0.01 inch in the addition side. Next is this small line is 0.01 inch, and here this line is 0.02 inch, and again for this part it is 0.152, and the tolerance is 0.001 inch in the positive side, in the addition side. So next is this, from here to here is 0.414. The tolerance is 0.002 inch. Okay, next, from this shape we are going to make the revolve boss base. Choose features and go to revolve boss base. Then we are going to get this shape. Okay, now our stamp packing is done. That's all. That's all for part 8. Let's move on to the last part. Okay, this is my last part, part 9. I am going to make the handle grip for my valve handle. So this is the handle grip. So let's move on to how to make this handle grip. Okay, firstly we are going to choose the right plane and make a sketch on the right plane. So we are going to make this sketch starting from the origin, center of origin, and we make this line and this line, and the angle between these two lines is 135 degrees. Next, this line is 0.55 inch and this line is 2.26 inch. Make sure this line is horizontal. Okay, next, from this line we are going to go to sheet metal and we are going to choose this base flange tab, and we will get this. So for the base flange tab, I am going to use the thickness of so for this base flange tab, I am going to use the thickness of 0.7 inch and choose this mid plane, so it will extrude in both sides. Okay, next I'm going to fillet this part. So how to fillet this part is we choose fillet and features, fillet, then we're going to choose this full round fillet. So for this part we are going to choose this surface, and this part we are going to choose this surface, and the last part we're going to choose this surface. And we will get this fillet. Next, I'm going to make a little bit fillet at the edges here. So this fillet, I am using the measure. I am choosing this H1 and H2. H1 is the top edge, and the second edge is the bottom line edge. So this I am using 0.005 inch for the radius, and we will get this just a small fillet here. Next is a shell part. The shell part we want to cut off inside here, so we must use the shell features. So firstly we are going to choose shell, and then for this we are going to choose this face. Okay, for this shell part I'm using the setting of 0.0125 inch. This is, and I choose this face 1. This is face 1. Okay, next I'm going to teach how to make the line at the font, the wording here. Firstly, you go to sketch and make a center line anywhere here, like this. Make a center line here. Next, I'm using this text. This text tool. For the curve, I'm choosing this line, and I type this 3/4 for the size of ball valve. And next, I am choosing this. Next, I'm choosing this curve. I'm choosing this curve, and I choose the split line. On the split line, I select all these words like this. Here, I select these words, all of these wordings. And bottom here, I choose this face. And moreover, I choose the projection type of split. That's all. That's all for part 9. We'll continue to the assembly part. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So this is my last part of the video. I'm going to show you guys how to assemble my ball valve. Okay, firstly I'm going to take the valve body. Okay, so this valve body gonna be fixed, so let's unfix it, make it float first. So from this, I'm gonna take the top plane of my valve body, and I'm gonna meet with the top plane of this assembly. Okay, done. Okay, next I'm gonna take my front plane of my valve body with the front plane of this assembly. Okay, done. And lastly, I'm going to take the right plane of my valve body to the right plane of this assembly. Made coincidence again. Okay, let's check first. Got 3 mates right now. Okay, good. Okay, next I'm going to take my other components. Insert components. I'm going to take my stem and my seat ring first. Let's take a seat ring first. Okay, for the seat rings, I'm gonna use this face, make it concentric. We are gonna put it inside here. So with this face, mid, concentric. Okay. Next, I'm gonna drag it first. I choose this face. I'm gonna coincide with this face. See? Okay, done. Next component. First, I'm going to take my stem with my hand lever, and my body, and my ball valve. Then we browse. Okay, now we got these three parts. Firstly, I'm gonna choose this and this. This and this. Okay. Next is this and this part. This part and this part. Wait. This part and this. Okay. There's this part and this part. We are going to do coincidence. Okay, good, nice. So next, I'm gonna make this stem plane. This stem front plane. My front plane, I'm gonna meet with the ball right plane. Okay, now we already made. I will do coincidence. Okay, now it is aligned. The plane is aligned now. So I'm going to put it like this. Okay. Firstly, I'm gonna do is I use reference geometry. I take this. First, I will open the origin. Okay, the origin. Next, I'm going to meet origin of my ball valve with the origin of this. Okay. Next, I'm going to take this ball top plane. I'm gonna coincident with my body top plane. Mid coincidence. Okay, good, nice. Let's see first. Next, I'm going to take this. This part. Coincidence. first. Is it correct or not? Oh, wait, I check back. Okay, choose mid. Choose this face. So new mid. I'm gonna choose this face. Mid with this face. Okay, good. Look at this and this. Next, I'm gonna delete this mid. I'm gonna delete this mid. Yes. So we get like this. Okay. This part, I'm gonna meet it with this part. I'm gonna meet it with this part. Oh no, maybe just this part. It's this part with this part. Okay, good. Next, I take this part and this part. Concentric. Okay. Good. Okay, now we can turn this around. Look. Okay. This is open, this is closed. Okay, good. Okay, next I would take I would insert components. I would take the backing blend, and one more I would take the stem packing. Okay, so this I would make with this one, mid coincidence. Okay, for the inner part, I'm gonna make this inner part concentric. Okay, you get this. Next, I will choose this part and this part, make it parallel. Okay, and lastly, I will take this part and this part. Okay, because it can still move, so I will choose this part and this part, make it coincidence. Okay, nice. Okay, good. Now can still turn this on, and we need some bolt here. So for the bolt, I'm going to go to design library, go to toolbox, add in now, I to ANSI inch, go for nuts, I take a hex nut and take hex jam nut. Okay, then we can put it here. Okay. Oh, you see. Okay, so this is how it's look like. Okay, for this jam nut, first I'm going to, this is, it is already concentric with the stem. Now I'm gonna meet this surface to my nut surface. We're gonna make it coincidence. Okay, good. Okay, let's see. Okay, so now the nut is not rotating with our handle and stem. So to do it, okay, firstly I will choose this hex jam nut. I will take it. I will take this plane. I'm gonna make it coincident with my stem plane. Let's see first. Mid. Consider. Okay, good. Wait, let's see first. Okay, now it's following our stem and handle. Okay, good. Okay, next. I'm going to add the grip. Insert component. The handle grip. This is the handle grip. For the handle grip, I'm going to choose this surface. You need to meet it with this surface. Meet coincidence. Okay, good. See, it's coincidence. Next, go for advanced mate. Take width. Selection is this. This. Depth selection is this. Okay, nice. But I still got this. It still can move like this. So choose this part and standard. Choose this part and this part. Go for concentric. Okay, good. Almost done here. Oh, we can just hide this back. Origin back. Okay, nice. Okay, so I'm going to restrict this movement of this handle. So firstly go to mid, advanced mid. Okay, I'm going to choose this plane, this face, and this face. Good. this face, and I'm going to choose this face, reference entity. This one I put 180 degree, and this one is also 180, and this one is 90. Okay, let's see first. Dimension. Dimension. I need to change this surface. I take this surface instead. Dimension. Okay, like this. See? Okay, this is rotating at a different direction, so turn on flip direction. Okay, good. So our handle is now rotating the correct direction. Okay, good. Okay, next I'm going to add my backing gland. I gonna add my seat rings and the valve end. Okay, so we almost finish my assembly. Take this, do the same thing like we've done before, then choose this part, meet, coincidence. Okay, good. Next, take this parts, concentric. Okay, good. So next, this for this part we are going to close my valve. Took this and this. Meet, concentric. Okay, good. Okay, last but not least, I take this face and this face, coincidence, and tick. Okay, good. Okay, let's see first if there is any let's see if there is any movement of our components. Okay, good. Okay, this one can rotate right, so to make it not rotating, I'm going to take this backing gland, my front plate, I'm going to meet it with my valve body. Okay, this is my valve body. I take the right plane, meet, coincidence. Okay, now it cannot move. anymore. Okay, that's all for my assembly part. Thank you.